Let's freaking go, guys.
Oh, what am I doing?
Ito!
Well, obviously, I'm here scouting out the place. I've been investigating the area and I've already figured out all the plans for the event. Of course, I can tell you all the details. We're practically family.
Is it loud enough, by the way, guys?
And this is the Genshin Impact version 3.3 special program. Let's roll the version 3.3 trailer.
No, I'm not screaming just yet. I'm not screaming just yet. Come on, come on, come on. Trailer, let's go. Let's have a look, guys.
A friendly word of advice. Test of Courage events tend to give rise to a variety of strange rumors and stories. So please, be sure to exercise caution.
What the fuck?
How was that? Were you scared?
Damn, Ito!
Who goes there?
Girl?
So
What is this?
Really a ghost around here? Why does Paimon have a feeling that it's staring right at us?
Man, I love Aether. Aether? What? Imagine Aether.
Talking to me.
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me.
Let's go. Let's
From
go.
this day forth, Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease to exist.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Dottore.
Oh my god, look at him.
Dottore! In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Wanderer, let's go.
Squall and Fury. You dare to gaze upon me?
And there she is, there she is.
Dare to mess with me?
Wanderer and Faruzan in the house. You dare to gaze upon me?
Too late for regret.
That's awesome, right? How you guys feeling about Faruzan, by the way? I mean, not gonna lie, she does look very pretty. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
All senses clear, all existence void. Damn.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Genshin
Here we
Impact
go.
version 3.3 special program. I'm your host, Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of Lumine in Genshin Impact. And today I'm joined by...
Max, the one and only middleman voice of
The one and only
Arataki Ito.
Hype!
And I'm Patrick Pedraza, voice of the Wanderer. But up until now, travelers have only known me as Scaramouche, and everyone's been battling me in the game lately.
Yeah, that's true, but to be
Yeah,
fair,
this makes more sense for me because I play Lumine.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm super excited to have the chance to share some upcoming content with everyone. What did you all think about that trailer?
Okay, they're talking very
in there, and I am
very quiet.
really excited to find out more about it.
Lumine is loud,
Yeah,
but
that
Scaramouche is
trailer
kind of quiet.
everything. It had everything. It had action. It had drama. It was lighthearted in places, but it was dramatic.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just super stoked for everyone to see Scaramouche's, like, backstory. I'm super excited about it, for reals.
Heck yeah.
Well, speaking of that,
Yeah, it will. It will.
following the
It
story's
will.
development,
Take care.
Scaramouche is still in Nahida's custody. So I bet the question everyone's wanting to know is how he'll become the Wanderer.
Yeah, for sure. And there's quite a story behind that. If you're interested, then be sure to play through the Archon Quest interlude chapter, Inversion of Genesis.
Inversion of
There's
Genesis.
so much to learn in this quest.
Coming soon.
So I hope everyone checks it out.
Oh man, I'm
Come
excited.
on, man, you can't just leave everyone hanging like that. How about some hints? Come
Yeah,
on,
please, hints.
Please.
All right. How can I say no to a cute chibi Ito?
You can't.
Here's a little preview from the quest.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
We ran into two people at the academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. From what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought. Well,
What?
they
My
just lied
Paimon?
about one thing.
What do you mean, my Paimon?
Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Wanderer and Ito secretly best bros.
Wait, why are they talking about Tatara Suna?
I guess we'll have to see. It is interesting, though, to see the Traveler, Nahida, and Scaramouche all together so
That is
peacefully
true.
like that.
Yeah, but in this interlude chapter, Nahida will task the Traveler and Paimon with keeping an eye on Scaramouche while we go with him into Irminsul in search of some information.
Care, how could you
Oh,
forget that?
Interesting. So obviously Nahida must have some reason for deciding to keep Scaramouche around.
Well, most likely, yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. And
He will
I'm
still
liking
serve a
Scaramouche's
purpose.
new style. Ooh, dude's looking sharp.
Heck yeah, always. Nah, right. And at this point, he's known by a completely different name, the Wanderer.
The Wanderer.
Okay, so I know I'm not the only one who's
Yeah, Lumin
curious
has a
about
voice.
what happened.
Imagine.
I mean, it looks like he's really changed a lot.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm afraid that's all we can show for now. Travelers will have to experience the story for themselves in-game. I mean, it's better to
What do you mean
explore
that's
the
all you can
storyline
show?
without too many spoilers, right?
True, true.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, we'll leave the rest for travelers to discover themselves.
You love the new
But
hat?
the Wanderer is also going to be a
There he
new
is.
playable character in version 3.3. So let's talk about that. I'm sure many of
I mean,
our
he's still
viewers
looking
are
good,
curious
though.
about his talents.
Heck yeah, sure thing. Let's have a look at the Wanderer in combat.
All right. Okay. So you guys tell us how you guys feel about this combat right now.
It's
I'm not gonna lie, I
pathetic
wasn't
to
all that
force a
excited, but maybe
conversation
you guys are.
just to occupy silence. The wind rises.
Let's have a look.
Bow your head.
Do 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 do.
All
Wait,
right,
that was funny.
Patrick, you're up.
Hey,
Help
Nidish, how you
introduce
doing, man?
the Wanderer for us.
Sure thing.
Guys, who
The
is pulling,
Wanderer
who is
a
skipping?
Catalyst user and has an animo vision, so he uses wind blades to perform ranged normal attacks.
I mean, wind blades,
Wait
though.
a second. Wind blades?
Not the same as the Traveler's wind blade, though.
Okay.
Pulling,
So, as
skipping,
everyone
pulling,
probably
skipping,
already noticed,
skipping.
The Wanderer can hover in the air when he casts his elemental skill. Upon using his elemental skill, he will first deal
Might
AoE
have to
damage
pull.
before leaping into the air and entering a hovering state. So, while hovering, the Wanderer's normal and charge attacks will be converted into Kugo Fushudan and Kugu Tofukai, respectively. The damage they deal and their AoE will be increased. Their damage will be considered normal and charge attack damage, respectively. Also,
Okay.
Kugu Tofukai will not consume stamina, and he can remain hovering for a certain duration.
Oh,
That's so awesome.
okay, that's kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
I know, right?
That is kinda
But
cool.
he can't stay hovering forever. While hovering, the Wanderer
He can actually, while
constantly
hovering,
consumes
still, like,
Kuguryoku
dodge
points
in
to
the air?
maintain his hovering state, which is the blue meter you see on the screen.
What?
Even if he doesn't move or attack, hovering will still consume Kuguryoku points.
Okay.
Okay, I wasn't expecting
this
that.
mechanic works a little
That's
differently
kinda
than
cool.
our typical stamina meter. There are many possible actions the Wanderer can perform while hovering in the air, which all rely on Kuguryoku points rather than stamina. So, for example, sprinting mid-air will consume additional Kuguryoku points to accelerate mid-air, and holding the sprint button will cause persistent point consumption.
Time to spend
maintain
money.
speed.
I want to hover.
So
I want to
this
hover.
effect will replace his default sprint. Jumping expends extra Kuguryoku points to increase hovering height. Holding jump will cause persistent Kuguryoku point consumption to keep increasing hovering height. Of course,
No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm
running out of
kidding. I'm not
points
gonna do
will
that.
End his hovering state.
Oh, okay. So travelers will need to plan their actions while hovering.
Exactly.
Planning actions?
So,
Yeah, that's
with
not
his
me.
talent,
That's not me.
Jade Claim
Planning
Flower,
actions.
When casting his
I just do
elemental
whatever.
skill, if it
Hey, Drika,
contacts
how you doing, man?
hydro, pyro, cryo, or electro,
Imagine planning
that
your actions,
instance
what?
of the skill will receive a corresponding buff effect depending on which element was contacted. So, for example, increasing his
Dimi can't
Kuguryoku
watch live
points
streams, he
cap,
always wants to pull
attack,
after. Yeah,
crit
this is actually
rate,
very bad that
or
I'm watching
restoring
this.
a set amount of energy upon hitting opponents with a normal or charged
Cal
attack.
fail, man.
The Wanderer can have up to 2 different
can hover,
kinds
yeah,
of these
he-
buffs.
It's not flying, it's hovering.
Ooh.
Oh, look, check that out. Part of the halo behind him changes color depending on the buffs you get. So travelers will be able to easily understand what effects the Wanderer currently has.
I like that. It's helpful and still looks really cool.
Yeah.
So, after unlocking another talent, Gales of Reverie, when the Wanderer is in the hovering state, if his normal or charged attack hits an enemy, there is a set chance to gain another buff effect. allowing him to sprint midair without consuming Kugaryoku points. Additionally, this buff effect will fire wind arrows to attack the enemy.
Ooh.
Oh, dope. I'm sure extra buff effects like that will go a long
But
way for
where's the
players to win in
damage?
combat.
Yeah, for sure. And if you've noticed,
But where's
there's a
the
colorful
damage?
aura of light around his body.
I wanna see
indicate when
numbers.
that buff effect is triggered.
This doesn't mean
That's
anything.
pretty
Show me
cool.
numbers.
I love all the detail they've put into the Wanderer.
All right, this brings us to the Wanderer's elemental burst.
Okay, his burst.
Yay!
So, check this out. Upon unleashing his burst, he compresses the atmosphere and stomps it down toward the enemy. So, travelers should note that if the Wanderer is in a hovering
Nah,
state
I know
when
they
he
never show.
unleashes his burst,
Doesn't mean that I don't want to see
then
it
the
though.
hovering state will end and he will begin
He
descending
literally
after the
steps
burst
on
is
us. Yeah, he
complete.
does actually.
Okay, this
For all of you
stomping
guys that always
animation
wanted to
is
get
a
stepped on
little
by Skara,
aggressive.
now's your
But it's
time.
Cool.
I know, and it actually suits his character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't help but agree.
Wait. Let's not forget about the exploration talent.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
This is an interesting one. The Wanderer can decrease the Mora required when ascending bows and catalysts.
Hey, now, you can never complain about saving Mora. Am I
Less
right?
Mora,
Okay,
wow,
that's
okay,
true.
okay.
All
I
right,
mean,
now that
sure,
we've seen the Wanderer,
sure.
let's move on to the next new character. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Next
Yay!
character. Faruzan. There we go.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam Faruzan, and I'll see if I can pick that up.
Smart girl.
Huh? What is it that you would like to learn more about? Different forms of pressure-based puzzle mechanisms? The base layer design of elemental monuments? Huh. Wait. Did you forget to call me Madam Faruzan just now when you asked your question? Whoa! What?
She must be spoken
There's
to as
nothing wrong
Madam
with being afraid of
Faruzan.
thunder, even at an older age.
Oh,
Oh
she
my
sounds
gosh.
sassy.
Yeah,
he's
she's
smart, too.
she's an interesting character to say
She
the least.
seems so awesome.
Interesting.
She's fun.
She's
wonder
so
what her
full of
skirt's
herself.
I know, her design is
Some people are gonna
so
love
cool
that.
and really detailed. I love it.
So, even though she looks super young, she's actually an old person? Like, where's my teeth?
Well, she's not that old.
I
Oh,
don't know,
right.
could've fooled me.
Faruzan's age is probably still nothing compared to Scaramouche.
Mm-hmm.
Only
But
useful
let's
with some
call
cons.
him
Well, knowing
the
myself, I'm not gonna get cons,
Wanderer,
so.
Okay, you know who I meant. Actually, now that I think about it, yokai can also live a really long time
The voice
too.
actor
That's right. Yeah, no,
Chandni
and speaking
Parek,
of age, isn't the traveler's age also kind of
a researcher
mysterious?
from 100 years ago.
That's true. It
She
looks
enjoys
like all of our
self-identifying
characters
as
are
everybody's
intriguing.
senior
But
and has
it's safe to
significant
say
knowledge
that
of ancient
Faruzan
scripts and
is
machines of all
way
kinds.
older than most people in Tibet. Faruzan works in the Academia's Haravatat Darshan and has been a hairbod, which roughly means mentor,
Hey, Hachi,
for
how you
over
doing,
a
man?
century.
So, I bet everyone out there is wondering if she's also some kind of creature blessed with long life, you know? Like Klee?
No, she's actually
So what is she,
just
budget
your
gun you?
regular, typical human being.
Oh.
Well,
I wanna
maybe
see the
not so
playstyle.
typical. About 100 years ago, Faruzan was an undisputed genius, traveling all around Sumeru and solving many puzzles and mysteries. The notes she left behind eventually became the basis of mechanical research for later generations.
Whoa, she sounds pretty amazing.
But later, she accidentally stumbled into some ruins
Stuck
while
up
trying to solve
official.
a puzzle. There, she encountered some strange phenomenon which stopped her from aging, and was trapped there for nearly 100 years. She eventually solved the puzzle and was able to finally return to Sumeru.
Man, I got to get the formula to,
Can you
to these guys'
imagine being
youth. The
trapped
fuck?
in a puzzle for 100 years?
Mm-mm.
Wait. So that's how she's been hairbod for over a century.
Yeah. And even now, she still has the pride of a scholar in her heart and is a very talented person. It's just that after being separated from the world for so long, she's kind of fallen behind the times now.
Oh, hey, I get what you mean. She was once a proud researcher in a niche field that has become unpopular after 100 years. So, is she still completely
Hachi, we don't know
dedicated to her
everything yet, so
field?
I don't know yet.
Yep. And
We'll
she
see, we'll
often
see.
tries using her old age as a means of drumming up support for her ideas. However, I think she'd prefer to be complained about for using her seniority rather than
don't worry,
garnering
don't worry.
sympathy for
We're
her
not seeing
experience of
anything
being
that we're
trapped
not
in the
supposed to
ruins.
see, I
Yeah,
think.
sounds like she's
Although I'm already pretty sure that some
I know,
people
right?
are gonna
Okay,
turn that
so
camera
now
to
that
see
we've covered
certain
her
things.
backstory, why don't
Thank
we
you so much
take
for
a
the
look at
follow, by the way.
Faruzan's
Appreciate that. How are you doing
abilities in
today?
combat?
Let's do it.
fight.
100 years
Okay,
have passed,
gameplay.
Yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia. Dare to
That's
mess
stringless?
with me?
They always do that. I know. Weird people.
Have fun with this gift.
I love all the geometric shapes when
The
she's playing. Did
triangles.
you guys see that?
Yes, there's
Then
so
they'd be
much
like, okay, I gotta have her.
geometry, and I took geometry.
It looks so cool.
Ah, yeah.
So
But Nelly, you already got
Faruzan is
Ganyu,
an
though.
animo character, and she wields a bow as her weapon. Her normal attacks are the usual bow attacks you'd expect from a bow user, so
Okay.
there's not too much to say about that. But her skills are where things get interesting. Her elemental skill deploys a polyhedron that deals damage to enemies. After using her skill, her next aimed shot will become a special attack that creates a vortex, pulling
Okay.
nearby objects and opponents in.
Oh, nice. So she can clump enemies together.
And there's
Okay,
also
guys,
another
we got
thing
a
about her
gatherer.
special charged attack.
Budget venti.
It
Yeah.
will create a vortex effect at its point of impact. And if the attack hits an enemy or ally member, it'll apply a mark and create a vortex after a short delay.
Okay. So it looks like there will be a lot of potential uses for this attack. Travelers will have to experiment with it and see what they come up with.
Yeah, I think it'd be amazing to try
Can't wait to
hitting
see the new-
teammates
to-
with the
to
arrow
see
in
the new
co-op
team
mode
compositions.
and have them charge into the enemies to group them all together. I'll have to see who wants to try that with me. After unlocking the talent Impetuous Flow,
Heijo, but we
the
just
time
got
required
Heijo,
for
so
fully
it would be
charging
weird if
Faruzan's
Heijo
next
was in the
shot
banner
will be
again, no?
reduced, and the arrow will reduce the target enemy's animo resistance. In her elemental burst, she deploys
Or do you
a
mean like for
dazzling
promoting,
polyhedron and
the current
releases
banner?
a whirlwind pulse. Throughout its duration, the dazzling polyhedron will continuously move along a triangular path. Once it reaches each corner of that triangular path, it will unleash one more whirlwind pulse.
Yeah, 1 minute she's here, the next she's polygon. For
Polygon. Oh
100
my god,
years.
Ito with the puns.
Bada boom.
Hashtag dad joke.
Even Sino's jokes are funnier
Oh
than that.
boy.
It was pretty
All
funny.
right. Anyway, let's hear what effects these whirlwind pulses have.
Sure. When the whirlwind pulse hits opponents, it will decrease their animo resistance. It will also apply an animo damage buff effect to all
He is,
nearby
right?
party members when it's unleashed. Travelers should note that the effective range of this buff is quite large, and it's not just within the whirlwind pulse itself, so there's no need to go chasing the polyhedron. After unlocking her talent, Lost Wisdom of the Seven Caverns, when a team member uses normal, charged, or plunging attacks, elemental skills, or elemental bursts to deal animo damage to
Sure,
an
a
enemy,
Scar there as well.
the
Sure, why
damage
not
will
all in one
increase
team?
based on Faruzan's base attack. This effect can only be triggered once for a certain duration of time.
Oh,
And
so
those
it seems
shrooms are
to be
still
a
not
solid
dead.
support.
Yeah.
Totally.
They're still
and
not
as a
dead.
researcher of mechanics and puzzles,
Oh, sure, Lady
Faruzan
V.
has taken it upon herself to explore many ruins, with her travels taking her all across Sumeru.
Weak damage,
Her
guys. The
exploration
shrooms don't die.
talent reflects this. And she gains more rewards when dispatched on a Sumeru expedition for 20
That's cool.
hours.
I'm sure no other mentor in Haravatat has 100 years of experience in solving puzzles.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's pretty hard to beat.
Mm-hmm.
So, the big question is, when can travelers expect to get these new characters?
Yes, please.
That is a good question. Let's talk about the upcoming event wishes. In the early part of version 3.3, the Wanderer and Arataki Ito will be available via their own event wishes. Faruzan will
My
also
man!
be making her debut in these event wishes.
My man!
In the later part
The
of version
legends!
3.3, we'll be seeing
Ayato.
rerun event wishes
Guys,
for both
Raiden!
the Raiden Shogun
She
and
is
Kamisato
coming back!
Ayato. And last but
Raiden
not least,
and Ayato.
the new
Oh my god,
5-star
guys.
catalyst,
Oh, what a pair up.
Tulikula's Remembrance
What
will
a
be appearing in
freaking
a
pair
new
up.
weapon event wish.
Raiden and
that's not
Ayato?
all. In
Oh
version
my god.
3.3, 2 brand new artifact
Oh
series
my
will become
God.
available. So travelers should be sure
What
to
a
check
pair
out
up.
the corresponding
Two
domain.
such great
Woo,
characters
we're
together.
relaxed.
All right.
I hope
Ouch.
travelers will have fun
Ouch. New
experimenting
artifacts,
and trying
guys.
new combinations with these.
Animal damage
Yeah.
bonus plus
Okay,
15. Charge
We've
attacks hit
already
opponents.
talked about a ton of new
So
content, so
Animal
why don't
1
we take a
and then
quick
EM
break
1.
with another
Okay.
redemption code.
Sounds good. Roll out the code.
Woohoo!
Okay, that actually might also work on Nahida.
Special program. Okay, Patrick, what do we have next?
Guys,
So next, we'll be covering the upcoming events for the
look
new
at that
version.
new weapon.
That's right. We've already mentioned the Test
What
of
is
Courage
that?
event, and I'm sure plenty of you were wondering about that, so let's start there.
Is that a sword slash umbrella?
You must be here to participate in the test of courage. I can already see a dark aura surrounding the two of you. If you carelessly go running into the event, all it'll take is
I mean,
one
we already had
little
fish. Why not an umbrella, right?
Darkness will swallow you up.
Yo.
Some strange and unusual things may occur along the way. If you ever feel you can't handle it, you may withdraw from the event at any time. This is your last chance. I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the test of courage. Enter at your own risk.
Nelly, you can't play this. Okay, a crown, primos, talents, weapon mats. Okay.
So I'm sure there'll be some scary stuff going on there.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about that sword.
Anyway, to successfully clear this event, we'll be facing a series of little tests.
Yeah, it's almost Christmas. These guys are coming with Halloween right now.
Yes, that's right. Word has it that if you walk around the test of courage, you might find yourself encountering a special sort of game. We've already
Nelly.
got the rules down, so I'll do a quick introduction. Basically, travelers
Tetris.
will have to control a bouncing bar to bounce a ball and use skill ball effects to break as many bricks as possible.
Okay, I'm liking this one. Seems pretty straightforward.
What?
During the game, travelers will be able to trigger elemental reactions to break bricks
Dude,
more
I love it.
effectively.
Nice.
I love it.
It even has elemental
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we can control the character to move the bar.
Dude, I
when
love
the
it,
character
man.
we're using is
No,
either
that's
pyro,
awesome.
hydro, cryo,
I
or
love
electro,
this shit.
the corresponding element
I
will be
love
applied
this
to the
shit, man.
bar.
Yes,
By
fuck
switching
yes, let's
characters,
do
you
it.
can change the element of the bar.
Okay, all the pieces are falling in place now.
Oh my
the bar
God.
can infuse a
It's like
certain
mobile
element,
phone
and the
games all
blocks
over, but
also
in
have their
Genshin.
own element, so causing a skill ball of one element
Fail.
to hit blocks of different elements will trigger elemental
This in
reactions.
co-op, I don't
There,
think
how'd I
so.
do?
Yes, you
Oh,
nailed
a
it.
1 versus 1
the bar
co-op.
will add the element
Oh, that would be
corresponding
amazing.
to your character.
Imagine,
Besides triggering
1
reactions
versus 1
the way you
co-op.
just
1 on one
mentioned,
side, 1 on
if
the other
the
one.
skill ball is already infused by an element
time
and
to
it
fail
hits
on
the
stream.
bar, it will also trigger a reaction, causing the skill ball to have some additional effects.
Dude,
When preparing your
Dude.
team, you can equip
Wait, there's even modifiers?
to receive various buff effects, which will help you successfully clear the challenge.
Oh, nice.
Also,
I'm gonna
when
get them
there are
afterwards,
less than
Codes.
a certain amount of bricks on the board, and the ball lands another hit, the bar will unleash fireworks.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah. Travelers can utilize this effect to break some bricks
Yeah, this
that
game
would
and
normally be
modifiers, I know,
difficult to
right?
hit directly.
man,
It's
I love
like
this
a
crap. This is
bonus
amazing.
Attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
This is awesome.
So, travelers will need to select characters of the right elements. equip the
I don't think I've ever
appropriate
been as
modifiers,
excited for an
and
event
use
as right
different
now.
elemental reactions
What
to
the
break
fuck?
bricks and score more points.
And then travelers
never
will
been
be
this
able to use
excited.
their points to exchange for rewards in the event shop, correct?
That's right.
Man, this is better than
Also,
Windtrace.
travelers will have the option of teaming up and playing the event together in co-op mode.
Oh, looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah. In addition
Awesome.
to this minigame, the
Okay, this
Test
weapon,
of
though.
Courage storyline will
This
also
weapon.
contain more
I
challenges.
need some more explanations on this
Travelers
weapon.
will even have a chance to meet with some good friends again, so be sure to check
I am
out
a
this
happy
new
peep.
event. All right, let's
That's
move
hilarious.
on to our next event.
Okay,
Next one.
so next up, we have a race event called Across the Wilderness. Your
Racing.
objective, collecting balloons.
Gliding?
I don't know. Seems like the
Oh,
Wander's
shit.
abilities might come
Oh,
in real
this.
handy here.
Oh, I'm
I know,
gonna
right?
fail so hard on this
in
one. I already
event,
know.
Each stage will have wilderness balloons scattered all
Oh
around.
God.
Travelers
Oh,
will need
God,
to
time
find
to
as
fail.
many wilderness balloons as possible within the time limit to earn increasingly better rewards. So during the challenge, travelers will be able to utilize their character's skills and talents. So it'll be important to
Down to
assemble the
parkour,
right
guys, down to
team
parkour.
depending on the traits and terrain of the challenge area.
Oh,
interesting.
interesting.
Yeah, so
Jeez, man.
travelers can also use something called the Wilderness Compass.
I mean,
to
not gonna
obtain
lie,
various
so
buffs,
far they're actually
which
pretty
include
fun.
Enhanced jumping capabilities.
They've shown 2 events
increased
and both
movement
seem
speed,
pretty fun to do.
or unlimited stamina.
They don't seem
etc.
boring at all.
Cool.
However, you can only claim 1 buff during each challenge.
It's not
You
like the
must
barista one
consume
that we had before.
blessed energy
That
to use the
was boring as
compass
fuck.
and gain the selected buff. You may charge the compass up by finding wilderness balloons or interacting with blessed energy in the challenge. Or
Imagine
you can
using the
always
standard
wait for
wings.
the compass to passively charge over time.
Yo, this event looks pretty crazy. It's almost like watching parkour.
Yeah, there are 2
See?
different
There we
kinds
go.
of wilderness
Parkour.
balloons in these challenges. The first is
Ito,
harvest
my man, I
balloons,
love you.
which will increase the overall progress of your search for wilderness balloons. The other kind is sonar balloons, which will cause several harvest balloons to appear around you for a set amount of time.
That's awesome.
So there will be 5 stages available for this event, and travelers will need to consider the
Yo.
conditions and terrain of each stage to come up with the best way to complete it. Also, travelers may team up in co-op mode for challenges.
Ooh, more chances to play together. I love it.
Yeah, same. Okay,
I mean,
let's move on to our next event.
They did their best with these two.
Everyone's favorite game of hide and seek is back with
Windtrace!
the Windtrace
No,
event.
wait!
And of course, this is going to be another co-op event. And I, for one, am super
Windtrace is
excited
back!
for it.
No way, I was
Nothing
just
like a good
speaking about it.
co-op. Many of you might already
Oh my
be
god,
familiar with
Windtrace
this
is
event
coming
by
back.
now.
Oh my
But
fucking
there have
god.
been a few changes. Let me introduce what
Oh
travelers
my
can expect
god.
to see
Hey
this
Chef,
time
how you doing,
around.
man?
We can probably
Oh
skip some
my
of the
dear
basics
lord.
this time. You know, players either hide or
Sheesh, all these events, man.
then-
Okay, wait
This
a
is where
second. There
Yaji comes
actually might
back,
be
guys.
some
This
new
is where
travelers
Yaji
out there
comes
who've
back.
never seen this event before.
Ah.
So, why don't you start with some of the basics?
Right, good point. Okay, let's start at the beginning then. This is a game with a long history in
Do we get new
Mondstadt.
maps? 'Cause
Travelers
this is an
will be
old map.
split into two different sides, the rebels and the hunter. You will need to use skills and master the art of
Yeah,
hiding
we know
or
that.
chasing down others to win this event.
Please bring
the goal
new
of
maps,
the
though.
hunter is to capture all the rebels.
New
while the
maps and new
rebels run
objects
or
that you can
use
turn
other means
into.
to keep themselves from getting caught by the hunter.
I hope it's not the same anymore.
That's straightforward enough. So, what else you got for us?
Well, some travelers
It's
may
co-op,
remember
yeah.
playing as the rebels and getting caught early in the game. Once that would happen, all you could do was spectate and watch the rest as the others continue playing. But this time around, once you're caught, you'll still be able to participate in the match even in observer mode.
Ooh.
Now, I think if
Yeah,
they
it's
made this
pretty cool.
permanently,
Once
you would
you're in
get bored of it
observer
pretty
mode,
fast.
You can't be seen
To be
by
honest.
other players and will receive the
I mean,
illusory
Windtrace is fun
beacon
for a
skill.
while, but after a while, you're like,
This
okay, I'm
skill
done with
will allow
it.
you to place a random
Especially if
beacon
they
to
always
confuse the
reuse
hunter.
the same maps
If the
over and
beacon
over and over.
successfully
We
trips
need
the
new
hunter
maps.
and is
We need a lot
destroyed, then the
more
hunter
new
will
maps
suffer
to make it more
obscured
fun. To be
vision.
honest, in my opinion.
So, even after you've been captured, you can be like a little ghost trying to help your teammates by disrupting the hunter.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. And at least you won't have to sit there and just watch the
Okay,
rest of the
that's
match
cool.
anymore.
That's cool.
Exactly, but what does the hunter get this time? I mean, we gotta keep it fair.
Some new Windward arts have been added for both the
Can't
hunter
wait.
and the rebels. The hunter
Nelly be
will
like,
now
I can't
able
wait to make
use
Demi go
the
crazy.
hunter's net. This net can be
Oh.
thrown and will remove any rebel disguises within its range, and will notify the hunter that a rebel was detected. If a beacon
Okay.
is caught in the net, it'll be destroyed, and the hunter will not suffer from obscured vision.
Nice. So, I guess if you love playing Hunter, you'll probably love this.
Oh yeah, you definitely should.
Okay, so
The
they
skill
did
rebels
add a
used
couple of
in
new
previous
features.
versions of the game to place beacons can now only be used by players in observer mode. However, the rebels will be able to use an all-new concealing beacon skill. This
Okay.
skill will allow you to deploy a beacon for a set duration and remain invisible while you're around that beacon. All players, including your rebel teammates, will be unable to see you while you're invisible. If the concealing beacon is destroyed by the hunter, then the hunter will have their vision obscured for a short time. Sounds pretty fun, huh?
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
okay.
So even if you end up being captured
Okay.
by the hunter at the start of the game, you'll
I
still
dig
be able
this,
to
I dig this.
participate and assist your teammates. And did I mention primo gems and other rewards? The good stuff. So be sure to check it
The
out.
usual stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. Seriously, I can't wait to play with friends.
Okay, was that
Okay,
it or is there more?
Our next event is a combat-based event.
Time
And
for
of
some
course, we needed the combat one.
In a forbidden place warded by dust and sand, mysterious
Misty-
foes have assembled lines of fortifications to stop your coming.
Ooh.
Misty
That's
Dungeon,
right,
the Realm
a
of
new
Sand.
edition
I
of
like
Misty
it. I
Dungeon
like it.
will arrive in version 3.3.
Okay.
Sweet.
But this time around, there will be a total of 7 trials with different themes awaiting you in the Misty Dungeon.
Not that
Each
Misty.
has a different ley line disorder, and travelers will have to adjust their teams according to the disorder's effects and the
Okay.
distribution of enemies. There will
Okay.
also be trial characters for you to select from as well.
Okay, so pretty much
After
like
entering
what
the
we
domain,
have already seen
travelers
before,
will
but
need
just
to go
different
and complete 3 challenges to
different
collect
setting.
ancient runes. After
Okay, yeah,
collecting
okay,
power
okay.
from 3 ancient runes, we can power up the control array and proceed to the final challenge. Also, throughout
Yeah,
the
we-
trial,
we've already had a similar
additional
one in
benediction
Inazuma before, right?
mechanisms and challenges will appear. Travelers may choose to interact with these to increase the ley line disorder's effects or revive
cool.
and heal your team.
You know, if it were up to me, I'd say just go for all the challenges.
Of course.
I know, but travelers should keep in mind that the challenge objective for each trial might be different, so be sure to check the objective and aim for that while proceeding. In terms of rewards, travelers can look forward to winning primo gems and other various
Okay, the usual, the
prizes.
usual.
Ooh, I like prizes.
And last but not least, version 3.3 will also have leyline overflow events.
Okay, okay.
Travelers can
So
look
the training
forward
card
to
game is
saving
not
their
coming yet?
resin and
Aw,
earning
too
more
bad.
Mora and experience
Too
books.
bad. Where's the
That's
trading
awesome.
card game?
And that'll be great for all the travelers out there still leveling up all their new characters. And even if you don't need those resources
Welcome back,
now,
Kalia.
it's always good to stock up and have more on hand. Am I right?
Yeah. So travelers looking to upgrade their
Sonya will be
characters
sad.
won't
Yeah,
want to
me
miss
too,
this.
actually. I was looking forward to that
this
one.
is all good stuff.
In addition to the new version's limited time events, version 3.3 will also be
Oh.
adding a new permanent game mode
Oh,
called
permanent!
Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation
Guys, it's
TCG.
permanent!
But before we get
It's
into
fucking
that,
permanent!
let's take another quick break and enjoy a redemption code. Yay!
Trading card game
Slap
all
that
day,
card on
every
the
day.
screen.
All day, every... Oh my god, that's permanent. Okay, I did not expect that. Fuck yeah. Oh no, they're gonna sell cards in the shop, are they? They're gonna sell cards in the shop. I can see it happening already. I can see it happening already. Demi cards are permanent, but you're gonna you get one
Welcome
time
back,
only feud
everyone.
awards. Well, I don't
During
mind about
our
that.
journey
I don't
into
care about that.
We've stumbled across several NPCs
I know.
talking
I
about
was
a game
kidding
called
about the
Genius
gacha.
Invocation TCG. So next, we'll introduce this card game that's been taking to bat by storm. In the version 3.1 special program, we already revealed that Genius Invocation TCG will be a card game where we can challenge various characters and NPCs or battle against your friends. But there is actually a legend behind this game. It is said that a young guy in Sumeru found an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opened it and discovered that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King had been captured inside.
What a name.
It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme
In the attic,
and was
yeah.
sealed away in the casket of tomes.
Ouch, game over.
Not gonna lie, if these
After
cards
being
come out in real
unexpectedly
life,
released by the
kind of want to
kid,
collect them.
The Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks to becoming a legendary TCG player.
Nice. Hang on, is it just me, or does that kind of sound like the plot to a light novel or something?
You're right. It turns out that Yai Publishing House is about to release a hit light novel series based on Genius Invocation TCG.
Okay, now this is starting to sound like a plug for Yai Publishing House.
Maybe.
Maybe,
But anyway,
maybe.
that's the legend on how Genius Invocation TCG came to be. Though it's probably just a story they came up with for marketing the game.
So while you were telling us about the story,
Yeah, Chris, I
I
will,
was
I will.
over here researching the rules to the game. Basically, Genius Invocation TCG is a game where you use a constructed deck of cards to duel against an opponent. The objective is to defeat all of your opponent's character cards.
That's right.
Oh my god, that
Also,
looks like
there are many
Hearthstone.
features and mechanics in the game that resonate with Genshin Impact's gameplay, so it
Fuck,
shouldn't
I love
be too
this.
hard for players to get the hang of.
Right, I even saw some elemental reactions in the gameplay.
Fuck,
Yup,
I
a
love this.
constructed deck must contain character cards. And as you
Dude,
might
I have
expect,
never been
these
so
character cards
excited
have a normal
about
attack,
events
an
before
elemental
as
skill,
today.
and an elemental burst.
What even?
So when a character card
What even?
deals elemental damage to an enemy,
I've never
it will
been this
cause them to
excited.
be
What is
affected
this?
by that element. Then you
Chris,
can
thank you
switch
so
to
much
a
for the gift
character
sub,
card
man.
of a different element and use their abilities to trigger an elemental reaction.
Wait, did you guys notice that there are even monster
No, I don't know why, but
character
I'm
cards? Can we
liking
even
this,
make
I'm
a deck
liking
of,
this.
Like, just the monsters from the game?
You're really getting into
Yes,
this, Max.
turn-based. Hey,
Yeah, I am.
imagine
I like card
turn-based.
games.
What did
Who
you
doesn't?
expect? What did you expect?
So in Genius Invocation TCG, all actions require you to spend elemental dice. Each round,
Okay, they
both
can
you
sell
and
these
your
dice now,
opponent will
okay.
roll 8
I'm
elemental
seeing a lot
dice.
of merchandising
Each of
going
these
on already.
elemental dice can have any one of 8 elemental attributes.
Hold on, but there's only 7 elements in the world of Tavad.
You're right. So in addition to the 7 standard elements, there's also one called the Omni element. The elemental dice required for a character card to perform an action correspond to the character's element.
Okay.
So for example, a Pyro character like D-Luke needs either Pyro or Omni elemental dice to perform an action. Clear now?
Okay,
Yep,
yeah.
crystal clear.
Crystal
Also,
clear.
elemental dice can be used to switch characters or play a variety of other cards, such as equipment cards, event cards, and support cards. All these cards create the potential for a variety of
Guys,
strategies.
I'm loving 3.3
Right.
so
While
far.
playing Genius Invocation TCG,
I have never
travelers
been
can
as
earn
excited.
player
This is
experience,
amazing. I love
which will
3.3.
increase
I
your
love
player
3.3.
level. As your level increases, you'll be able to challenge more characters and NPCs. By completing challenges, you may earn lucky coins, new cards, or other rewards. Lucky coins can be exchanged in the event shop for cards, or can even unlock dynamic skins for certain cards.
Dynamic
Skins for cards?
Those are cards that have moving illustrations, right?
Okay, that's
right.
cool. Oh
All
my god.
character cards can unlock a dynamic skin.
This event is
After
gonna
unlocking
this is
there'll
gonna
even be a
pull
cool
me in
bonus
completely.
animation whenever you cast that character's elemental burst.
Cool.
And if you're confident in your TCG skills, you can also invite a friend to duel. After reaching a high enough player level, you'll even unlock a matchmaking
How to
mode.
pull Demi in?
So
They just
be sure
did
to
it.
give it a
Holy
try.
fuck.
Travelers should note that playing against your friends or other travelers won't count towards any leaderboards or
I don't
provide
even
any
care.
rewards.
Doesn't even matter.
So you can relax. It's all just for fun.
It's all just for fun.
Okay,
Content.
that's
Content right there,
everything we
right?
have for Genius Invocation
I love it,
TCG,
man. I love it.
and
Ah,
that brings us
awesome.
to the end of today's special program.
Aw.
So, what did you think?
Why does it have
I
to
love
be
it.
over? There's so much that this version has to offer.
Yeah, I can't even
Shit,
take
man.
it all in right now. I'm
3.3 is
just super
amazing.
stoked to be part of this.
Not a single
I think
event
I
that I'm
just
thinking of
need
like,
some
I don't like this.
Kurioku
No, I
points
love them
just
all.
doing this whole thing, so.
Amazing. I challenge you to a duel. Already?
And the new characters look cool.
I know, what about
I can see
skirmish
competitions
hovering?
already. We fight for that wagon.
Like, that's
Yes!
I know,
insane.
that's awesome.
Beep squeak.
Super dope.
That's awesome. And I cannot
I
wait
like the way you
to
think.
play in some of these events and
Screw
minigames.
marbles.
I'm super
TCG is
excited.
where it's at.
This was so fun. I'm really glad that we got to do
Fuck
the special
yeah.
program together.
I'm so happy I got to come back for another special
We
program.
can host tournaments.
This is
Oh my god.
third time being on one of these.
Bye,
and
Heather.
I can't wait for number 4. I'm counting.
But Demi, I'm
so
on an
happy.
8.
This is
I told you to make
my
an
first
EU
one,
account.
So thank you for having me.
Yay!
Doesn't it feel good?
Yes.
Doesn't
I
it feel good to
honored
feel
be here.
special?
Seriously, I'm
Do
just
you
like,
feel special?
I really do. Thank you.
Well, I think this is the end of our special program.
Callie, to each your own,
I
man.
hope
To each your
everyone
own.
enjoyed it, and we'll
It's the end.
see you in
Do we get
game.
like something else?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
What?
Everybody.
Bye, everyone.
That's it. Nothing. Oh, bro. Rip. Exactly. Rip. I was hoping for maybe like another cutscene or something. No? No trailer anymore of nothing else? Oh my god. Guys. Holy shit. I love this. I love this so much. This was amazing. How do you guys feel about 3.3? What did you guys think about the live stream?